Okay, dudes, what is up? And that's right, we are going to be doing something that I haven't actually seen no one do yet on YouTube for some reason. And the reason why I'm doing it is because I actually was talking to someone the other day, and they actually didn't have a clue about what a lot of the things were in the game or how to use them and stuff. So I thought this would actually be a good video for people that have literally just started the game and want to know how to get around it and what things are used for, and etc, etc. So this is basically a beginner's guide to the game. So all you advanced players, dudes, it's going to be all beginner stuff, but stay around, watch it. If you think I missed anything out that a beginner might need to know, leave it in the comments below and they can read as well. If you think that I don't think I'm actually going to be wrong on anything I've done. I've pretty much done everything I could do. But if you think there's anything else I could have added to it, just leave in the comments below. And yeah, but alright dudes, so let's start this off. Beginner's guide. So I'm not going to be in any specific order. I just wrote a load of things down which I think would be helpful to someone starting the game. Alright, so the first thing we're going to start off is what is the gold for and how do you get it? Alright, so when I first started the game, we was getting gold. At one point, I got so much gold, I was thinking, what the heck do I even need this gold for? I have so much of it, but I don't need it. And then when you get further in the game, you realize you need a lot of gold. Alright, but how do we get gold? Alright, so we get gold from doing story mode and daily events, basically. Let me show you what we do. So if we go into fight here, you got story mode up here. We'll go in here. And if you do any of these story mode events which are up here, going through them will reward you. Each fight you have will reward you with gold, and when you complete the actual match and the whole way round, you actually get gold for that as well. If you come out of here, if you actually come into event quests, this is basically sort of similar to the story events, but it's daily events. They will change every day. This one here where you see Mutant Mayhem, this will always be a different one every day. Sunday is like a random one. You can also come in here. It's like the story mode with grids. You will win each fight and you will get gold, and when you complete the grid you will get gold as well. So that's how you get gold. There is another way to get gold. If you come over to the crystals, you can actually get gold from a special crystal that actually comes up, well, I think it's once a week it actually pops up now. It's called a gold crystal. Now what it is, you buy this crystal and literally the only thing in this crystal is gold, but you have to buy them with units, and we will get onto the subject of units after, but we're just telling you for gold for now. Also, there is another way. If you see this here, arena crystal, you can actually get gold if you actually go into this arena crystal and buy these, and you can actually get gold as well. It rewards you with other stuff too, not just gold, but this is a good way to source some gold. We will tell you how to get these further on in the video, but this is another way to actually source gold. There's another way as well. When you actually open up hero crystals like premium crystals or daily crystals or anything like that, and you actually get duped character. We're duped meaning if you have one character already and you get the same character, exactly the same character, what it does, it will actually break that character up into ISO and gold. So that's another way how to get gold. What do you use your gold for? Okay, so gold, you basically use it to level up your characters. That's right, so you need your gold to level up your characters. Now when you first start the game, you only probably have like one star and 2-star fighters, so it won't really cost a lot of gold to level up, but it's a good idea to get as much gold as you actually can, because further in the game you will need it, and you will need a lot of it. Another thing you actually need for it is when you actually go into the fights here and you come into versus. Now when you do versus, these are special events which happen to win characters. So if you want to win a certain character, if you well, not specifically this one, because this one you actually need items to go into it. But normally, if you were to enter into one of these right here, I'll show you where it says find match. You need 2 PIM canisters. Normally that would be find match 300 gold, so you'd have to use 300 gold to actually find a match, but in this specific event it's actually these PIM canisters. Hopefully they're going to scrap this idea in the future and you won't have to do this and leave it as gold. And another thing you actually need to use your gold for, when you actually get an alliance, and I will move on to that in a little while, but you can, there's actually here you see treasury, you can actually donate gold to your alliance to help your alliance out, but we'll get to the alliance part further on in the video. Okay, second subject, what are units? Okay, as you can see up here in the top right hand of the screen, there's units there. I've got 1798. Now these units are used to mainly, well, I wouldn't say mainly, but my mainly would be to buy crystals. Okay, so now if you come over here, like I said, with the gold crystal, if the gold crystal offer comes up, you would actually need your units to actually buy them crystals. Now you see this premium hero crystal here. If you tap onto it, you need units to actually buy these. You get special crystals as well once a week. They normally come up, new characters or anything like that. Basically, you will use your units to buy these hero crystals. I don't think you actually need them to buy these. These ones are free ones, basically, down here. The arena ones you need battle points for, and the alliance ones you need alliance points for. But we'll tell you about that. But for your units to buy them, you will buy the special crystals that come out, and these premium hero crystals that are here as well. They're always constantly there to buy. With these, that's how you get new characters. But like I said, we'll tell you about that later on in the video. But units you use mainly, what I use mainly for, to buy these crystals to get better heroes. All right. Another thing you can actually use it for is if you, how can I do this? Let me go into my alliance quickly. Now, if you want to duel people, basically, for instance, we'll come onto here. Now, if I duel someone, if you see up here, it says duel, 5 credits remaining. Now, when your 5 credits run out, you'll actually have to use 5 units to duel after that. They do regenerate. It takes about 12 hours, if I'm correct, to actually get your 5 back, or after that. But if you can't wait, or you haven't got actually any, they're actually bringing out new items that actually bring these up. You can give them to people. But if you haven't got any credits remaining, then basically you have to use 5 units to keep on dueling. We'll get to what dueling is as well later on in the video. Mainly, I think what a lot of people actually use their units for, especially when they're in versus, people that really grind for the game, like people that play the game a lot, and always want to try and win these new characters. What will happen is, when you say, if I use my Wolverine, if you see on the left hand side, there's 3 characters up here. That's the selected team that I want to use for a battle. Now, after this battle, they'll come back into here and they will need 2 hours to recharge. If you don't want to wait 2 hours for them to actually recharge, you actually have a choice to use 5 units to recharge them straight away, so you can chuck them straight into the next battle without waiting. So that's another thing you would actually use your units on. Another thing you'd actually use units on as well is if you come into store. Now, units, obviously that's where you buy units. Crystals, we covered that. Now you have items here. Now if you come into your items, you actually can buy different items that you need to do different specific things for, but you will need your units to buy these items as well. So they're mainly the most things you actually need for your units. Alright, so moving on to the next subject. How do you get units? Okay, so the number way and the most effective way to get the most amount of units possible is to actually go into the unit store and actually spend real money to buy these. Now, I don't suggest to waste your money. I'm just saying to you, if you want units and you don't want to do it a slow way by grinding, going through missions or anything like that, then, and you have money to waste obviously, then you'd come in here and you would buy units. But if you're someone that actually does not want to put no money into a mobile game, or haven't got money to put in a mobile game, there is other ways to get units. Now I will show you. Like before, when we talked back at the beginning, to get gold, if you actually do your story mode events, what I will show you right here, and it loads up a little bit, you can actually win units in these, which is pretty awesome. I actually done a video on how to get a lot of free units if you just save up. Go back and check that video out, very helpful for you guys. So for now, if you come on to, if you see here, if it says view rewards, oh no, that's actually if you complete the whole thing. So if we actually click onto this one thing here, before you actually go in, you will say view quest rewards. So when you complete this actual grid just once, going from the beginning to the end, you will actually get 10 units for one completion. Now, if you explore the whole grid, going every possible way you can on the grid, so you 100% it, at the end of it, you will actually get 20 units for that. So if you do this on every single one of these missions you actually get, you can actually, if you save them up, you can actually get quite a few units. Another way as well to get free units would be to come back into the crystal store, and if you see these arena crystals, I told you before this is a good way to get gold, but also these are a good way to get free units as well. It drops quite a few free units. It's normally about 15 or 45 on each crystal, but like I said, it's a good chance you get to win loads of different things in there, one of them being units. Okay, I think we've actually covered up how to get units. If you want more information how to get free units, go and check my video out and it will be more information there. I will see if I can find it and I will try and put the link down in the description below. Next subject,